the genetic material. So it will be actually what? So it will be present as the genetic material of the retrovirus, as well as what? As well as in term you could tell that human immunodeficiency virus or rather the HIV virus. So it will be having what thing? So it will be having the genetic material. So RNA is considered as the genetic material in the exception case of what? Of actually these means the viruses, and these are actually what? So these are the human immunodeficiency virus. So now let's understand about these with the structured demonstration of your HIV virus. So its outer layer will be having what? So it will be actually having the here with the P24. So outer layer will be considered as well as having the P24. Means what? The proteinous core with reference to what? With reference to the protein 24. As well as its inner side will be having the proteinous coating of what? Proteinous coating of P18. As well as in these we are often having what? The spikes which literally play an important role to kill as well as suppress what? The helper T cell, result in which your human immunity will be disturbed. Thus it is often popularly given the name of what? The human immunodeficiency virus. Now, so let's proceed with the second one, where these are not the genetic material. Means what? RNA is not the genetic material. So these are popularly being divided into the three broad categories. So these are actually what? Can you tell me? So these are the mRNA as well as the tRNA, as well as what? As well as the rRNA. So these are actually what? Mean the mRNA directly proportional for the messenger RNA. So now let's understand about these. Means what are the non-genetic RNA? So these are actually what? So these are the mRNA directly proportional for the messenger RNA, as well as the tRNA directly proportional for the transfer RNA. In the third you will be having the rRNA. Means what? The ribosomal RNA. Now, so what are actually the mRNA? So these are literally being present, as well as these are particularly obtained from what? These are obtained from the mechanism of the transcription, in which what happens? In which your DNA literally transform into what? Into the mRNA, mean the messenger RNA, by the help of what? By the help of the specialized enzymes which are often known as the polymerase enzymes. Now, so what are actually the enzymes? Enzymes are the cofactors. So now let's understand about the enzymes. So what are actually the enzymes? So enzymes are what? So enzymes are the biocatalysts, popularly divided into the two broad categories. So these are actually what? So these are the cofactors as well as the apoenzymes. So you know about that very well. Fine. So what are actually the enzymes? Here in this case we will be having what of the enzymes? So it will be the what? The polymerase enzymes. So now let's understand about these mean the mRNA. So what are actually the messenger RNA? So in these you will be having the conversion from the DNA. So from DNA the mRNA is literally being obtained by what mechanism? By the help of the transcription. Fine. Here. As well as these are often having what? So these are often having the polymerase enzymes. So in polymerase enzymes role is what? Playing important role as like a catalyst in term for what? In term for the conversion of mRNA by what? By actually our deoxyribose nucleic acid. After that you are having the here in the tRNA, as well as in the last you will be having what? So in the last we will be having the rRNA, means the ribosomal RNA. So what are actually the ribosomal RNA? So these are known as the most stable form of the here, means what? The RNA, which are literally being produced from what? So which are literally being produced with reference when your simple RNA will combine with what? Will actually the protein. It results in the formation of the messenger RNA. Fine. Now, so what are actually the protein? So protein is often being further divided into the broad categories such as the fibrous protein as well as the globular protein. So now let's understand about these mean the nitrogenous base of the ribose nucleic acid. So what are actually the here mean the nitrogenous base? Remember in the case of the DNA we are having what? The adenine, guanine as well as the cytosine as well as the thymine. But literally when we compare the case in terms of the ribose nucleic acid, you will be having what things? So we will be having the here mean the adenine, guanine as well as the here mean the cytosine as well as the uracil. Finally. Now, so when we particularly start to understand about these structure, so you could understand that here. So this is somewhat resembling the here with the benzene-like structure, literally combined with the NH2 to form what? To form the nitrobenzene. But when it combines with these structure, it results in the formation of what? So it results in the formation of the here mean the adenine. Fine. So your adenine is having what kind of the structure? So these are having the heterocyclic, aromatic, organic molecules like structure. So you could find here. So now let's try to discover what are actually the structure with reference to your adenine. So it will be having the structure, and it will be actually what? So it will be the heterocyclic organic molecules like structure. Find here. So now let's understand about the structure, which about your adenine as well as the guanine. So it will be actually having the 9-membered ring. Fine. So in which you will be having what are things? In which you will be having the carbon as well as what? As well as the nitrogen. So you would find here you will be having what are things? So you will be having about 5 carbon as well as what? As well as the 4 nitrogen. In terms of what? In terms of the structure demonstration of the adenine as well as the guanine. Find here. So when we are trying to understand about these structure, so these will be having the 9-membered ring like structure. In which what will happen? In which in the case of the adenine and guanine, you will be having what? So 5 carbon as well as the 4 nitrogen. So you could find here. Let's understand about these. Mean what are actually the pyramids. So in the pyramids, so these are actually what? The nitrogenous base of your actually the RNA, mean the ribose nucleic acid. So it will be actually what? So it will be the cytosine as well as the uracil. Fine. Now when we are literally understanding about the structure, so it will be what? So it will be the heterocyclic, aromatic, organic, compound like structure. Find it. So now when we literally combine as well as understand about its structure, so it will be around how much? So it will be the heterocyclic, aromatic, organic compound like structure. Means what? In terms of your pyramids, which are having what? So these are having the here mean the cytosine as well as the uracil. As well as when we compare the here mean the structural bond. So now when we compare about these rings, so it will be around how much? So in the case of your pyramids, which is having the cytosine as well as the thymine, you will be having the 6-membered ring, in which we will be having of course the nitrogen as well as what? As well as the carbon. So here you will be having the 2 nitrogen as well as what? As well as the 4 with reference to your carbon. Finally, when we compare the structure literally in terms of your so when we compare literally the structure in terms of these, means what are actually the demonstration in terms of the pyramidal structure. So it will be around how much? So these are actually the heterocyclic, aromatic, organic, compound like structure. Finally, so this is some of the condition when we are talking about the RNA, means what? The ribose nucleic acid. In terms we have understood about its sugar. So these are having the ribose sugar. As well as often these are not the genetic material. But when we compare the case with reference to the viruses, such as the retrovirus, often in the case of the HIV virus, so these are actually having what? So these are having the what? The genetic material. So genetic material in terms for the RNA, mean the ribose nucleic acid. So RNA is not actually the genetic material. But when we compare the case with reference to the virus, such as the retrovirus as well as the HIV virus, so these will be coming under what? So it will be coming under the here mean the genetic material case. As well as these are often not the genetic material. The second case means what? Of these mean the RNA, means the ribose nucleic acid. It is often having the certain parts, as well as the non-genetic RNA will be actually what? This will be the mRNA, mean the messenger RNA, the tRNA, as well as what? The ribosomal RNA. We have understood about the demonstration. What are actually these? Often the structure, as well as what nitrogens literally present, mean the nitrogenous base literally present in terms of your RNA. So these are actually what? These are the adenine, then the guanine, then the cytosine, as well as the uracil. So I thought you have got the concept. What are actually these? Mean the ribose nucleic acid. Literally coming under from what of the chapters of your book. So these are coming under from the molecular basis of inheritance. So if you like the work with reference to the education, open the lectures as well as the videos, so you could often subscribe, like, as well as comment below in the text. Thus I will be knowing that what concept actually you are hungry for, or what haven't you understood or either got. So very thank you with reference to what? With reference to the Rahul Anand tutorials. Very thank you.